We're doing things a little bit different today. I thought it was about time I upped my fitness game. So I decided to buy this, the Mobvoi Home Treadmill. Let's see what it's all about, do an unboxing, set it up and see if it's any good. Let's get to it. Okay, so this is the Mobvoi Home running machine. We've got to work out how we get in here. It's heavy. This is here, consider two-man job. Okay. Tricky thing is getting it out. It is heavy. There's some wood in here as well to support the box. Right, so in here should be the instructions. There's a remote control here. Remote control there. Safety precautions, don't try and do it on your own. Exploded views of the insides, complicated. And then a breakdown of all the parts. And an installation procedure, which basically just means you lift up the runner thing and then you attach the top bits and the handles and then you plug it in. So let's get on with that bit. Then there's a handle on the side, which I think we pull open. And then that swings up. And it does lock into place. Here we've got lubricant oil, the kettle lead, cable lead, UK plug, some Allen keys and spanners and screws. We've got these two handles which need a fixing. They're going to go in there. Those things, one there and one there. Treadmills come in all shapes, sizes and price brackets to match. Going cheap can be a bit risky, but I wanted to keep to a fairly reasonable budget when looking for a running machine. And at under 400 quid, this seemed to fit the bill. Not everyone is into road running or even find it convenient to road run where they live and stuff. I used to go for almighty runs in the countryside where I used to live here, but that was years ago. And let's just say, running in the rain, wind and hail just doesn't have the appeal it used to years ago when I was younger. What with working from home, fitness is even more important. The gyms are only just reopening in many places. And hey, I'm not a gym kind of guy. I like to work from home, I like to exercise at home. And the running machine basically helps me do that. Whether you're working from home, desk bound, or gaming all day, both of which I do, general scientific advice is it's best to get up and walk around every hour or so. When you've got a running machine in your house, that's pretty easy to do. That's what appealed to me about the Mobvoi treadmill. It can be the best of both worlds. It can be a straightforward walking machine, maybe put it under your desk if you've got one of those stand-up desks, or have it near your desk, or kind of tucked away under a sofa or under a bed. Or it can be a fully fledged running machine with the arms sort of hoisted in the top position. And a walking machine will allow you to walk up to 4 kilometers an hour, whereas in the running machine mode, it will take you up to 12 kilometers an hour. In the walking mode, so without the handlebars up kind of thing, it's flat enough to kind of fit under your desk. So if you have a standing desk, you can use it to walk while you work, doing those calls or having that kind of Zoom meeting. It's certainly something I'm going to be trying. And also if you game, maybe you can, every time your character walks, why don't you walk? I set myself the basic challenge of playing a game while walking. Who said gaming can't get you fit? So I've had the Mobvoi set up as a running machine in my house for over a week. And other than the sheer convenience of actually having a running machine in the house, here are my overall thoughts about the Mobvoi treadmill. Design-wise, I really like the aesthetic. I think when you compare it to other budget running machines, it's nicely designed. And the silver one, you can check it out on the website, looks pretty cool. I was originally thinking I could maybe store it under my sofa, but in the running mode with the safety rail and the sort of armrests there, it doesn't fold flat like it does in the walking mode. If you're thinking of just having a walking treadmill under your desk, then it's ideal. And I like the fact of its sort of flat design. So for reference in terms of size, it's 1.235 meters in length, 68.5 centimeters wide, has a height of 12 centimeters at its highest point, which is at the front end, which is slightly raised because there's some wheels. Talking of the wheels, that makes moving it very easy and very straightforward. So it is very heavy, but it is very easy to move, thanks to the convenient wheels at the front. The mobile phone holder is a nice touch, and although it has a built-in Bluetooth speaker, you're probably better off like listening to the music in your headphones, or even if you have a decent phone, through actually phone speakers. It certainly feels like a solid build with its sort of high strength support layer and the fact that it's shock absorbing. It's not as loud as you might expect for some budget machines, and it does seem like they put a lot of thought into the overall build quality and design. I would have preferred the readout to be on the touch control bar, but I guess since in the walking mode that bar is not up, it needs to be on that running base. But sometimes I did feel like looking down all the time to see how long I'd been running for was a bit of a pain. At the end of the day, this is a basic running machine. Has a good build design, suits most budgets. And with speeds up to 12 kilometers an hour, it's perfectly fine for your average general fitness needs. I have to say, I'm pretty pleased with the purchase. And I've been using it every day, even if I do a quick 5-minute stroll after sitting at the desk doing some work for an hour or so. Also, the great thing is the kids have been using it as well, and it encourages them to get fit at the same time. So sure, you could probably find some cheaper treadmills, but you might be compromising on the build quality. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with this, and considering I got £60 off when I bought it, so it was 340 quid, I'm more than happy with the purchase so far. Anyway, I hope you found that useful. I hope you found it interesting. If you did, do me a massive favour, hit the likes because I like it, YouTube likes it, and it helps people like you find content like this. And if you are new here, do me the honour, please, of hitting the subscribe button, toggling that notification bell, so you know when I go live with videos like this. Thank you for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you around very, very soon. Thank you.